family.
Yeah.
And yet a girl walk by and I still go, look at that.
Wow.
And I'm just trying to figure out, is it a black man? Is it a man? What is it?
You know what? I'm gonna go to the Bible with this.
Hold
one.
on. Let me get us started. Hello and welcome to the H&H Network. It's your boy here, Chris Vibes. And to my left, I got my main man, Let It Be JP.
All right.
Yeah, boy.
And to my right, I got homemade Mr. Kool-Aid.
You better know it.
All right. And today's conversation, we're gonna be talking about what is the conversation or what's the topic?
Why is it that a man can have everything in life that he wants and it still ain't enough?
And it's still not enough.
Yes.
Are you talking about
I mean,
material possessions,
be
or
material
are we talking
possessions,
about why does a man need more than one wife or a woman?
A woman.
Okay.
I mean, as I was saying, I got a beautiful fiance.
Right.
And soon as some girl walk by me, I say, man, I know I shouldn't be looking at her. I'm gonna look at her.
Yeah.
And don't let her give me the eye and let me see I got a half a chance. Wow. I mean, here I go.
So I think, you know, in general, the reason why you want to look is because of how women dress themselves. They dress themselves so that you can look. Now, in some cultures, a woman is supposed to cover her hair, cover her whole body so that you will not get enticed.
Okay.
And so in those cultures, you know, they are real strict. You know what I'm saying? If a woman steps out of place, she might get her head chopped off or whatever you call it. But in America, you know, you got women who dress, what's the word? Appealing, so that they can get viewed not only by men but other women as well. So I think that's why, you know, you're challenged with your eyes wondering if a female passes you, because not only do you want your woman to dress appealingly, right?
Yes,
you do want her to have on a nice, you know, but also that woman across the aisle is gonna dress like that as well, and so that's gonna catch your attention too. So now you're like, oh, should I look? It's almost like eye candy. You can't help it.
Why? Why is it that you can't help it? That's my day.
Because it's candy. We are all kids, and we want to, you know. There's you know, the way clothes are made nowadays, there's not much left for the imagination.
I hear you.
And so you gonna look at it.
Check me out.
Go ahead.
Okay. Back in the day, can I go way back?
Yeah, let's go back.
Back in the day.
All
right, we go genetically speaking and all this kind of stuff. People always say, well, you know, back in Africa, back in the old days, however, regardless of how they dress or don't dress.
Yeah.
I mean, they say that Africans had multiple wives.
Right.
And they say, man, we come from that genetic. So since they had multiple wives, that's where we come from. We are natural hunters. So is it really our makeup? We're natural hunters, and we, genetically speaking, come from that root.
I think the reason why we were able to have multiple wives back then is because civilization wasn't as complex as it is now.
Okay.
So when civilization is like at its bare minimum, you know, you don't have the court system, and you don't have police, you don't have all of these factors that can intervene when, let's say, if I had two wives or two women, and these two women get to fighting, or we all three of us get to fighting, you know, she just go in her hut, she go in her hut, and I go in my hut, and it's over with. You know what I mean?
I mentioned back in the day though, but isn't it true that even in Africa today, in Zimbabwe somewhere, they got more than one wife?
Yes, they do.
Yeah, but you got to look at where are they at with their civilization.
See, I'm with you, right? And I keep going that way because now we talking about civilization and the makeup and everything, but I'm just talking about a man in general. Whether I'm right here in the United States, or whether I'm in Canada, whether I'm in Africa, whatever. Isn't it all about regardless of where you at? Don't we all look?
Yeah. I think it's part of the man's nature to want to soak his royal oats, you know, or however you say, you know, biologically we are made to populate.
All right, so now you're talking where I'm thinking. Now you just said it's in our nature.
It's in our nature.
Is it really?
Yes.
Wait a minute.
Because you got to look at it. We are male, right?
Okay.
You got to look at every other species.
Gotcha.
It does the same thing. You look at a dog, you look at a penguin, you look at a bird, it's gonna do its thing and go to the next one. You look at an insect, it's gonna do the same thing. All the males do that.
Unless it's fighting.
Okay. Now we were taught through our religion to only, and it was just a suggestion.
Okay.
It is best that you only have one.
Gotcha.
Matter of fact, it said don't even have one. It's best not to marry at all. That's what it said.
But that was Paul speaking. And he actually said this don't come from Yah or God himself, but this.
That was his own opinion. Okay, well he was.
Yeah.
It sure was some good words because it made it to the Bible. You know what I mean? But it's all males have that energy to reproduce, and we have. I think. Am I wrong? Do we all not have a high sex drive?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
If I'm being honest with you, I don't think no man has a higher sex drive than a woman. I think we have. I think young men are easily enticed. You know, that's why I was saying you eat with your eyes. You know, you can order all this stuff because all this stuff look good. Yeah. But then when you get on your plate, you know what I'm saying, you done played over it. You know, you didn't sit here. You really done lost some money. You finna have to take some leftovers home. You didn't need this. I see, and that's kind of more of what you really saying. Yes. You know what I'm saying? You don't need this. You want this. You are enticed by this, and this is what I was trying to get at.
Okay.
Because I've been in California and I've been in all these other places. Been in Japan, been all over the world or whatever. And I come down south.
Okay.
And I see the women down south.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, I know why the angels like, we finna go down there and we finna get us a wife ourselves. That's in the Bible. They look at it like,
wait, you saying from because of the women down south, not up north. It's the southern women that got you drooling over the floor.
Look here, man. Look here. Do they go up north to retire? Nah, they come down south to retire. Yeah. Now I went to Texas and I saw a plethora of beautiful, thick women.
And you cannot find these same beautiful, thick women like in, I don't know, Michigan, Maine.
Hell no.
New York.
No Maine thick women. Ain't no California thick women because everybody fit. You come down here, it's a shape. There's a build. Even a man, the average man, can't even think of. If I'm being honest, I came back to Memphis, Memphis, Georgia, Texas, Florida.
Right.
And you know, when I look at the shape, just like all this and little bitty something didn't come like this, and how did that even on one person? This is nothing. This ain't no BBL. This ain't nothing bought. This is generation of good eating. You know. You know what I'm saying?
Well said.
You know, this is cornbread fed. You know, collard greens.
Cornbread and collard greens.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
and a side of Kenny yams.
And you cannot deny. And this is another thing. Women cannot deny that this woman the body is just bodacious. It's out of here. It's otherworldly. It's otherworldly. You gotta think about that. This was in the Bible, was it not?
It was.
Angels came down. Angels looking at them like, oh, look how they making them in the South. Look how they making them in the South. Let me go down to Memphis.
Hey, that's my point right there. Even the angels wanted some.
He didn't even have the equipment.
Well, we don't know.
He said we gonna figure it out.
Though, I mean, we go and get it, and then it end up being too much, and we got leftovers, and them leftovers gonna hurt us in the long run. But I'm sitting here saying, man, I got the best thing. You know it. Yeah. I think every man, just my opinion though, if you meet a woman within 6 months, you know she marriage material now. Within 6 months of looking at this woman, eating her food, beating her family, and all this kind of stuff, you pretty much know if she's married material or not. Now, there are some surprises every now and then, and you come out and you're like, oh, I thought. But most of the time, when you meet a woman within 6 months, you can tell. Now, not saying you're going to marry her. I'm with
you feeling some kind of way. I'm with you.
Not saying you're going to marry her in 6 months,
but you
pretty much know.
I think you done made your mind up.
Okay.
Whether you want to marry now 6 months after you get married, you find out if she really marriage material.
Now, I'm not saying I'm gonna marry her in 6 months.
Oh.
But in 6 months, I pretty much done read the book and said, man, okay, I think she marriage material. I'm gonna give it a little bit longer before I do it. But after 6 months, I think I know.
Yeah.
Now, I've talked to a lot of guys who say, man. So I say the majority of us that I've talked to agree. Not saying it, man. Me and my girl been together almost 2 years now, and I'm just now getting ready to marry her. But within 6 months, I already knew what I had.
Did she give you a hard time?
Still give me a hard time.
Because you made her wait 2 years?
No.
Oh, okay.
I still have to hear it. We ain't got married yet. I think all of us hear that, when you got a significant other. But, all in all, man, a good woman, man, cook, clean, do everything I asked her to do. Don't get me wrong, she a headache too. I think all women are. But then at the same time, I pull out the driveway and I look across the street. Oh my God.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yeah,
and I'm saying, man, is it just me?
Get tongue tied, boy.
Yeah.
No, it's not just you, sir. It definitely is not. It definitely is not.
So that's the question. Why do we? Well, just because we look, that doesn't mean that we won't. We just, it could be, we wanna say, I got the better one in the house. Maybe that's what it is.
But now if you go get it, that's the leftover. Man, I was at Superload the other day, and I walked through the store, and I'm getting ready to walk out, and one walked in, and I almost want to turn back in and go get something else. Man, and there was one of them bodies you were talking about. How you shake like that? I couldn't believe it. And then good thing, y'all. Good thing I had some youngsters with me. And I said to myself, man, I gotta man up and do the right thing. And I grabbed my 2 youngsters and walked out the store.
Yeah.
But I was scared that if they wasn't there,
your hand was shaking.
Woo!
I got you.
And that what made me start thinking,
it's like,
hold up.
It's like putting a beer in front of an alcoholic. He just got his 1 year coin. He trying now.
We need some more bread. We gonna get this bread.
Right.
I was gonna make up something to go buy.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. That is true. We like to look. We like to fantasize. I think because men are visual.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We looking for a reason. Maybe, I hate to say it like this. Maybe later on that night, you like go back in your catalog of
what you been looking at?
Of pictures you done kept in your head. Like, damn, that was, yeah, I remember that one. Okay, I don't know, but yeah, we all do need to. Do we need to stop looking?
I don't think it's possible. I mean, we probably should.
Do women look?
Hell yeah, they do. Come on.
Well, why do we need to stop then? Hey, we need them. We just
they smart
keep
going.
They probably say, "Hey, look," and then they, they smart enough to do that.
Nah, but, women, I ain't gonna go into them. We have to have a woman on the show for that, because where you are married,
yep,
and you about to get married,
right?
Everybody has had their experiences, but I would say when I was growing up, the way women got down, and how I look at like the 34 and below, how women do now, is completely different. You know what I'm saying? Like you dealing with, we were really dealing with eye candy. If it was Halloween, we dealing with a bag of treats. Nowadays I feel like we dealing with a bag of tricks. Like you got to be careful with what you're dealing with. You
mean because they got on so much fake stuff, or because they are toxic?
Okay. For one, the woman, and he basically said it already. The woman that you marry for substance. You're not marrying a woman just because she look good. You know what I'm saying?
So true.
Like you were attracted to her, then that was the first thing. But 6 months in, if you don't like her attitude, if you don't like the way she thinks, if you don't like how she treats people, you don't like how she raises kids, you don't like how she speaks to her family members, you don't like how she speaks to your family members, you don't like her cooking,
Right.
Are you gonna keep overlooking all these things just because she look good?
Oh no.
I would.
It depends on how seasoned you are. Because if you're inexperienced, you will overlook that stuff.
Isn't it always gonna be a woman that's gonna come along that's gonna look better?
Always.
Yeah. Yeah.
Always.
So it can't be based just on simple looks.
I hope not. Not for no marriage, dog.
Well, yeah. I hope you don't marry somebody just because of their looks. You know, because beauty is only skin deep. But you know.
That's what they pushing at.
But that still don't stop men from looking. Yeah. So is the question, why do we look, or why do we want, or is it best that men have more than one woman? What's the?
I can barely handle the one I got. I'm being honest, barely handle the one I got. Right. So I don't need two.
One's enough.
And I found out that being two or more, man, hurts my pockets too now.
Yeah, that's true. That's a factor as well.
And I started noticing my pocket getting kind of small. I was like, wait a minute. I had to sit down and rethink and say, man, hold up, it's time for me to start doing some grown men things.
Yeah.
So I gotta get. And although I want to do it the right way, that still keep walking by.
Yeah.
And that what got me saying, man, hold up.
Did I choose the right one?
I know I did.
Oh, okay.
But what you call it about the I can? I know I got the right one. I know everything I'm asking for. She keep on popping up.
Ain't gonna be long for him. I can see he ain't gonna make it to the end.
So I said, man, let me call the round table, man. Let me get a better understanding of what's going on here. Because, man, I mean, am I the only one that's wondering?
I tell you this, I did two extra sets today that I wasn't planning on doing. Because somebody walking off like, let me go ahead and put the 10 on real quick. I got 10 more in me.
Just to look. Okay.
I got. Yeah, boy, you built for this. You built for this. All this right here so right now.
Yeah.
All this so right now. You know, it's
just because you wanted to look again.
I needed my moment. I wanted to catch that. I wanted the whole visual. What'd you say? Put that in the catalog for the night.
Yeah. Put it in your catalog.
I had to put that in the catalog for
in
night.
your mental archive.
I was like, damn, what? But this is the thing though. It's one thing to like and to notice and acknowledge beauty. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's one thing. You visual. You gonna do that. You know, you should continue to do that. It's another thing to actually pursue.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, when you get into pursuing anything and everything that you like, you know what I'm saying?
You're gonna run into trouble then.
You know, now you're hurting yourself. Now you're hurting your future. Now you're hurting the people that you're with. Now you're hurting your relationship. Now you're hurting that individual's feelings. You know what I'm saying? So outside of, just sexual desire, you know what I'm saying? Like how are we gonna what's the word? Prioritize this?
You know what? I think the older you get as a man, the less you would really want to actually interact with the women that you see. You know what I mean? I believe y'all said, 50 Cent said that, somebody very pretty walked by and he was like, no, let her ass keep on going because he knows she trouble. You know what I mean? As you get older and you get seasoned and you experience things in life, you'll kind of be like, okay, I'm just good with just looking. I don't really want your number. I really don't want to do nothing with you. I just want to see you walk by. That's it. You know what I mean? And so I think that comes from just being with women, knowing what a woman, because you can get with the prettiest one and they all just about the same, So you ain't getting too much other than a personality difference between this one and that one. And so this one's personality will fit you better than this one. So the next time you see one walk by, you can be like, she's pretty, but I bet her personality sucks, Bet she'll be arguing with me all night, running my credit card up, crashing my car, scratching my rims. Talking loud, always on the phone. Just doing little stuff to irk you,
Just annoying.
Just annoying.
All the way
messing
around.
up the bed. She's never making up the bed,
Can't even cook good.
Can't even cook. Don't make no money, but she go out. She ordered the steak, like all of that.
So basically what you're saying is just being more seasoned, utilizing the wisdom, knowing what you got, and just being able to comprehend.
Yep. Okay. Yep. Pretty much. Some people like to people watch, and so that's the thing too. like when I people watch, I look at a person and I'll be like, I wonder what their story is. I wonder how terrible are they, or I wonder what do they do to contribute to life. I wonder, are they a good person? I wonder, are they satisfied with their job? Are they depressed all the time?
Gotcha.
And I think about that every time I see a person. That's what I say to myself, and that's what goes on in my head as they walk by. There's another one. I wonder how is that one. You do that. So I don't think it's bad to watch or to look at people. Now, if you're doing it and you can't control yourself, and it's gonna make you jump into a situation to where you're trying to have everybody you see, then you're in a big situation there. So
you tripping, boy, you tripping.
Yeah. But I don't think any guy just want to. Well, I don't know. There's some guys who want to be in multiple relationships at once, but I would say for myself, I just need to be in one.
You got energy for that.
Right.
What you said.
Well, I mean, a 21-year-old who want. As you get older, you ain't got time for all that. Your energy level is like, okay, I need to put this amount of energy for this, and I got this to take care of, responsibility over here, and I ain't got time for all these relationships.
Priorities and obligations,
Right.
Working hard, man, doing ministry work, mentoring. I got a lot on my table.
Mm-hmm.
However,
Yeah.
she come on by, and I still look. Not saying I go,
But you look.
but I look, and I'm saying, hold up, man. Here I am now. I'm up in age, and
So-
I shouldn't.
Well, what would you do in this situation?
Okay.
All right. You married. Pretty woman walks by. That's not your wife. And you look. All right. What happens when she turns around, looks back at you, and give you that look like, come on, what's up?
She give you that eye,
Yeah, like,
and let you know you got half a chance.
yeah.
I've already learned not to go.
Not to go.
I've been there in the past.
So what? How did it turn out for you?
When I didn't go, or when I went in the past.
When you went.
Oh, when I went in the past, my pocket started getting low. and then I had too much on my table. I was so busy. I ain't have time at home. I ain't have time to do none of the things I needed to do.
How many did you have?
Man, I had like 3.
3 of them.
Woo. Man, I mean, she wanted to go out. She wanted to go to the movies. She wanted this and she wanted that. And I was just all over the place. Then by the time I go home and I lay down my head, it's time to get up and go again.
Right.
And I was like, hold up, man. I gotta rethink this thing.
Right.
This ain't working for me.
Yeah.
This ain't working for me. But time came along and I started realizing that you say, man, hey, look, I ain't got time for all this. She can go on. And now I'm at a point in a level where in my life where I'm saying, hey, man, I'm good.
Yeah.
Now I'm still seeing them walk by and I'm saying to myself, why am I still
watching? No.
Because I got the woman that I want. Got the family that I want.
Right.
Man, finna get to buy a new house. I mean, everything going right for me.
Right.
But I still see Judy when she walk by.
Big booty Judy.
Yeah.
Had to be Judy. Right.
Now I don't want Judy, but I want my eyes to stay straight, and they ain't been able to do that.
Judy got that power on you.
Man.
Judy got that power over you.
I'm gonna say this. The only time, well, I don't know, but I find it from my experience.
Okay.
The only time my eyes didn't wander is when I was hurt. You know what I'm saying? When you are frustrated, or when you are under stress of some nature or things of that nature, you tend to not really even care about, those things. Because you got all this stuff on your mind, and it's distracting to you, and you're like, okay, I don't want to focus on that, and you can't even enjoy it when you're under stress. So but yeah, most guys probably, that is a stress relief for them to watch. I don't know. What do you think, JP?
Okay, so that's life experience.
Yeah.
That's life experience right there. Cause I can say I've been, you dealing with somebody for a long time, and you would love for things to work out, but for whatever reason, circumstances, button heads, not compatible, money low, whatever it may be, things turn sour, things go south, and it doesn't look like it's gonna get better. It's gonna come to an end or whatnot. So when you looking at women at that point, it's I think it's kind of I ain't gonna say it's a good thing, but it is a learning experience because you do more of assessing a woman. You know what I'm saying? You start looking at all the smaller things, like how she dresses, what she wears, how she carries herself, the things that accentuate, like the small aspects, the things that, is she very materialistic? You start listening to the way that she talks, like, does she want a lot of attention? Is she's the giver type? Is she the taker type? You get into the person more, and just them looks alone, that ain't gonna do nothing for you internally. Like internally, you need somebody who's gonna be there for you. They used to say conversation conversation rule a nation.
Right.
And somebody who has substance, somebody who has experience, wisdom, somebody who is authentic. That conversation is the conversation you need to uplift you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So, we saying it about the I thing, but your woman, the woman that you choose to be your wife, she's supposed to be someone who's feeding you on the inside.
Yeah.
You know
what? I got a good point here. I think the reason why men continue to look is because no woman can really be a representative of what a man really wants a woman to do. Sexually or just overall, because think about it, we want a woman to be able to do this, do that, and that's just, no woman is able to do that. Not that I'm aware of. A lady in the streets freaking the bed and all of that type of stuff. I don't think. Have y'all met? Okay, let me put it out there. She's a woman in the streets, freaking the bed. She's a good mother. She's got her finances in order. She's supportive. She knows how to cook. I mean, is this being realistic or irrealistic? You know what I'm saying?
You know it. I was thinking about the first 3 or 4.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, boop, boop, boop. And then you kept going. I was like,
right. Right. It's starting to fall off. So here it is.
Oh, hell no.
Here it is. We got our 5 or 6 list of things that we really want in our woman that's not realistic. And so our minds is constantly looking like, oh, I wonder if she can be all 5. I wonder if she can be all 5. So.
My mom.
We always looking.
A long time ago, I was like 12, 13, 14, 15 years old in that bracket.
Yeah.
And my mom said, boy, every time I look around, the girls I brought to the house, you got these girls looking like they coming out of Jet magazine. And I was like, yeah, what's wrong with that? Mm-hmm. And she said, boy, you need to get you a partner.
A partner?
I had no idea what she was talking about.
What was you talking about?
I mean, I turned about 35.
Uh-huh.
I mean, from 15 to 35 before it hit me one day.
Okay.
And then I said to myself, what's she talking about, a partner? And it hit me. Oh, it ain't about what she look like. All them 5 things that you were talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody's gonna help me pay the bills.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody that's gonna encourage me.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody when I'm down is gonna help lift me up. She ain't gotta pick me up. She just gotta give me the words to get me up.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody that's gonna be, and we can go on and on and on. That's a partner. So I ain't looking for a Jet magazine. I ain't looking for the beauty queen. I'm looking for a partner, somebody that I can go through the rest of my life with, side by side, conquering whatever I need to conquer.
Right.
Now, I feel right now I got that.
Yeah.
I got me a partner.
Yeah.
And I'm humble enough to see it, and I'm already analyzed. I've looked at it, and I'm like, man, yeah. But there go Judy.
There go Judy again.
I don't want Judy.
You just like looking at Judy.
Just like looking at Judy. And then and while I'm in the midst of looking, you know, you get the inner voice in your head that, man, straighten your head up. And I straighten my head up, and then I look around, and there's another guy on the other side he looking too. And I'm like, dude, all men do this. I mean, is it genetically? I mean, is it because of where we at? Help me understand.
I can say this. Put it to you like this. If someone was cooking in the next room, we all would like, what's that smell? You know, nobody would be like, nobody would turn their head away from something that smells good. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So that's how men are. Our desire or craving for a woman is like a hunger that we cannot turn off. Now we can choose not to eat, which is what we do. That's called obedience and being,
strict in your diet.
Yeah, strict in your diet and having principles and stuff like that. But I think we all have that natural desire, that natural hunger in us. Just like there go another one. There go another one. There go another one. But it's up to us to have principles and discipline to stay put or to be focused on the one that we have.
Well
so
said.
I think that's
well said. I agree.
Go for it. Go for it.
Now I wholeheartedly agree.
Yeah.
Wholeheartedly agree.
Okay.
Y'all made the best points. I'm finna throw this in here.
All right, here we go.
Yeah, make it entertaining.
Yeah.
Now don't jump on this too hard. But what if Judy likes women too?
Okay.
Could there not be something that has its possible benefits?
Are we with Judy or are we just looking at Judy?
I'm saying if Judy, because back in the day, we did have multiple wives,
Right.
And this was the thing, right? Men would think off the muscle is about a physical attraction. In all actuality, it wasn't. There usually are more women than there are men.
Mm-hmm.
So if every woman was a good woman, let's just say back in the day, every woman was a good woman.
Okay.
Or we had more good women than we had good men. These women are getting with bad men, getting with dudes who really don't value them, really don't know how to cater to them, really don't know how to be a man to them. If you are a good man, and Judy is also a good woman, and Judy understands what y'all got going on here, then is that not a possibility for us to have growth together? Like, isn't that where polyamorous even comes from?
Yeah.
Now I'm just throwing this in here now. I'm just throwing this in here now. And I'm kind of being the devil's advocate at this point right here, right now.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Doing a good job, buddy.
I ain't even saying I feel like this. Maybe I do. Maybe I don't.
Right.
But if Judy was a submissive woman, or if she understood what we have is golden, and we're looking to bring you on to what we have together, I ain't treating her my wife. But if Judy likes you, and my wife likes Judy,
then what's the harm in inviting her into a polyamorous relationship?
even if it was on some trial stuff,
right?
Just to see how it works out. You give it 6 months, and if it don't work out, we can't do nothing with this. But we had this experience together. I wanted to throw that one in there to see how y'all,
Yeah, you got to have a special woman to do that, because I don't know a man out there that would get into a polyamorous relationship and let it be two guys and one girl. Usually it's one guy.
That's called a train. It's not poly.
Exactly.
It's not a poly anything.
That's just a.
Do it.
That's an Amtrak right there.
There's too many penises in one place.
Right.
What you said.
Got somebody laughing in the background all of a sudden. Also,
yeah.
We ain't just looking at Judy because Judy got a booty. Judy makes 6 figures.
Well, would you look at a Judy if she wasn't? Now, we don't know what Judy makes when we're looking, but let's just say we knew what she was making. Let's say Judy was she works at the convenience store. She makes, I don't know, $12 an hour. Will we still look? Probably so.
Julie sound like a liability at that point, though.
Yeah. But we still gonna look though, because we are naturally curious, and we're wondering if Judy fits all 5 of the fantasies that we want to have in one woman.
It's a fantasy now. We fantasize.
Well, I mean, it's not likely. It's not likely that a woman is gonna be able to do all 5 of these things. Just like a woman wants a man that got money, looks good. He's very intelligent. He's emotional. He can care for the kids. He can, all these things that men, we just don't possess all that. I mean, there's men who possess these 3, and then other men who possess these other 3. But someone who possesses all 6 or 7 things that a woman wants, she kind of fantasizing at that point. And we do the same thing with women. Like, okay, I want a woman that has Oprah tendencies, a whole bunch of money, that looks like Halle Berry, you know what I mean? And that's an actress, that she's a lawyer, a doctor. And we're like, come on now.
She's in real estate.
Right. And so when we see Judy walk by, we're like, I wonder if Judy is a doctor and a lawyer and a psychiatrist and
working at the convenience store.
Right, working at the convenience store. I wonder if she just secretly is a secret agent and she's just trying to throw us off, but she's the one. She's my soulmate. I'm just trying. I got to go over there and ask her now. Hey, Judy, what's up? I've caught on to you. I know what you can do. Why you trying to fool everybody? I'm just
That's the nature of man.
That's the nature of man.
God.
We all. I think we all just fantasizing out here. None of us. I'm gonna say it in a very negative way. None of us are satisfied, man.
Oh man, you ain't have to say it like that.
I mean,
you have to say it like that, bro.
I'm just saying, even women, maybe, none of us are satisfied. We always just looking, because I think we're not meant to be. We're too narrow-minded to be satisfied. You know what I'm saying? We just like TikTok. It's one little short video, on to the next one, on to the next one, on to the next one. So I mean, that's just kind of how our mind span is. We can't look at or focus on the whole picture. We gotta, we get bored of this one. Now we want another one. Then we go to the next one, want another one. Then we want another one. So I'm just, throwing it
on goldfish.
Yeah, we just not content. And it takes discipline to be content, So I could be wrong now. What y'all think?
I agree. I agree.
So here's what you got to do. Since you are finna be married, you got to come up with. Okay, you got a problem, right? The problem is you got wandering eyes. All right.
Yes.
Okay, and you cannot turn these wandering eyes off.
Gotcha.
So when you get married, you need to already know how you gonna deflect and get your wife not to see you wondering. So you need to either always have some shades on. You see, I always have shades. Whenever I am an expert, sir. Right. We inside the building. Why am I still got shades on? It's nighttime right now. I always have my shades on. And anytime Judy, there go Judy. There go Judy.
I'm gonna tell you
can't tell which way I'm watching, right? My eyes way over there now. It look like I'm looking straight. I'm looking at Judy. Mine Judy look good over there. You know what I mean? Then I'm done. Okay, let me come on back now.
I've learned though that I know what I want in life. I know what I got. So I just make sure that my priorities now is more focused on just staying at home. And when I'm going out, I go out with her. Or I go out with people. I mean, so I make sure that I don't even put myself in a position to where I would steer out left or right. I make sure when all said and done, man, when I'm going to church service, I'll take her with me. I have to.
I'm going to say this.
When I go shopping, take her with me.
I'm going to say this. Life has a way of throwing whatever you got, like set and working for you. It has a way of throwing it off. You know what I mean? So you got your plan as far as I'm gonna take my wife with me. I'm not gonna look. I'm gonna go to work. I'm gonna come home. I'm gonna rub her feet and then I'm gonna go to sleep and I'm gonna do it again.
Yeah.
Life's gonna throw something at you
every time.
Right, and she gonna for some reason be mad at you that you didn't turn it on the radio. Now y'all arguing. Now she not giving you the attention you need. Then Judy walk right back like, wow. It be right on point, right? Like, damn, it's like somebody is biologically thinking of how to derail me. It's gonna make her be mad, make me want something, and then it's gonna throw Judy right there in front of me.
Perfect time.
Perfect timing. Perfect timing.
Ain't that so true?
Yeah. Perfect.
Man, I'm talking about. I've been so disciplined. It ain't even funny. And then last night I wanted some ice cream from, what you call it, Sonic.
You ain't wanted no ice cream in a long time.
And I went to Sonic's, and the best looking girl in the world came.
Yeah. Right. Yeah.
If she wasn't like looking like she was like 21, I was like, oh, too young.
That time out.
Whole baby out here.
Yeah.
You know what? And I tell you, this is something that I noticed when I was younger. Okay, so we saying what we saying, and what we're doing is actually being honest with ourselves.
Yeah.
You know, this is when I was young. I'm like 17, 18, 19. It's funny you said Sonics. I was with my uncle. We was going up there for happy hour, getting the grape slush. My uncle kind of sort of on the young side or whatever, so get the grape slush and throw some vodka in the grape slush, you know, talking, having a good time, whatever. Sonic's right around the street, right around the corner, whatever, not even 3 minutes away. And I see this woman, ring, big ring, can't ring, you know what I'm saying? Can't deny it. I see this woman looking in the car like.
Looking at y'all.
Looking at Unc.
Oh, looking at him.
Looking at Unc like. I'm looking, I'm like, damn, that motherfucker bad, hold up. You know, I ain't gonna get Unc married, you know, so I ain't gonna be like.
Right. Well, go take care of that.
You know?
Yeah.
But I saw in her mind, I saw her put together her whole lit spill. Like she
her appeal.
She was on her hustle, grind, and execution.
Right.
She was finna make something happen today.
Wow.
You know?
Yeah.
With a ring on.
Yeah.
So we saying everything that we didn't say it, and we being honest with ourselves. And
I think women do the same thing.
So
you know,
it's one thing to be looking at it. It's another thing to actually be wanting to pursue. If you really want to go get there, knowing that that's wrong, that's a whole nother situation.
No doubt.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother situation. So I think you being a man and being honest with yourself and being able to speak about the things that happen naturally, that's gonna forever naturally occur. You know, that gives you more authenticity.
Yeah.
Because that cheater over there is definitely a liar. Would you bring that up?
What?
If you were planning on cheating, would you bring up the situation where this is how you do it?
To who?
I hope not to anybody. I hope not to anybody.
Be in my archive. Keep it in my archive. It's gonna be my own little personal. No. But I mean, okay. So there's a question. Is it better to be married, or is it better to be single? Now, when you're single, you can go get Judy and Judy, and Jane. You know.
Yeah, I think it's.
So, you have to gauge what type of person you are. Are you able to control yourself? You know what I mean? So if you're not able to control yourself, and you know you're gonna leap every time you see something, don't get married.
Yeah, I'm done with the single life myself.
Right. So, and I've heard that people who are single, they were like, I'm burnt out. I'm tired of this. This story is getting old. Yes. I want one woman that I can settle down with. She knows my ins and outs and knows, you know, what I like and don't like, and I know hers, and life is simpler, you know. But there's some guys out there who they're all right with waiting on Judy again. Judy, come on back.
Yeah, I ain't got time to be meeting your mom all over again. Another father. Want to try to figure out how you cook and how you walk and what do you snore when you sleep. I ain't got time to figure all that out.
Yeah, some guys like the chase.
Yeah.
I'm not the type. Now, what about you?
I will pursue something that's worth pursuing. I'll say that much.
So what if you got two Judys walking by? You pursue the first one, and she's 3 of the 5 things that you want in a woman. Would you settle down with that, Judy, or would you go to the next?
I'm gonna answer it in 2.
Yeah.
2 things to let you know. I'm being honest with you.
Yeah.
That 3 out of 5 is important. Those are my needs.
Right.
Those are my wants.
But the 3, a woman possessing only 3 of the 5 characteristics is more of a realistic level in which a woman is able to achieve. No woman, let's just say no woman is ever able to achieve all 5.
Right.
Because it's a contradiction. It's almost like I want you to be hot and cold. No, you can't have both.
I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah.
I'm fully agreeing with you. What I'm saying is, that's what I want. That's what I desire. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So me getting that is what I need. And if I'm being realistic, that 3 out of 5 ain't bad.
Well, okay. Yeah, okay, I got you. Go ahead.
3 out of 5 ain't bad.
Yeah.
But I also need to be able to meet her 3 out of 5. Because that compatibility
That's true.
is also something that's important.
That is
you know
true.
what I'm saying? How much do we vibe? It ain't just this is a real relationship. It ain't just about me in a real relationship. In a real relationship, me being my natural self has to be hitting the things that you want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Honestly, I have to be hitting these 3 out of 5. So if we are vibing, we on the same page, and what we have is magic, I'd be a fool to jump on the other Judy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if this is mutual, because it ain't all about me. This is a real relationship. It ain't all about me. Then shit, I forgot the other motherfucker. I don't even know what she look like no more. I still would like to see her walk by. You know what I'm saying? But she's not in my life. She's not an obligation. She's not a priority.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I'm in here doing some. I'm throwing some critical thinking at y'all. I'm just being for real.
So give me 3 of your must-haves that a woman must, characteristics that she must have, if you don't mind.
I'm worried what y'all said the freak in the sheets thing.
Okay. She need to be a freak in the sheets.
Yeah.
That's one.
Mm-hmm.
All right. What else?
She got to know how to. Well, she got to know how to listen. And they may not sound big. They may not sound big nowadays. But she got to know how to listen.
Listen like to what? To your orders, or listen to you talk?
Not
listen to.
I don't want to say. I don't even want to say orders. You know
what I mean? Like, baby, go give me something to drink. She listening. Or, babe, how was your day today? Oh, my day. She's listening. Or, you not even say nothing, and she's hearing how you feel and vibing with you without you even saying a word. Listening that way.
And that's the thing, because if she has been listening, she knows these things.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Now, listening to these things and appreciating these things. You know what I'm saying? You're a woman. That's why they like to say you're a reflection of me.
Right.
So when you're seeing these things, that who I am, what I am, how I get down, you're noticing all these things. For one, you're showing me that you are actually attracted to me. You think I have some level of intelligence, some level of caliber. You value me.
Right.
So you're listening to these things, and you can see that I have a vision. You can see that I want to put us on a path, because as a man, that's what you're supposed to be doing.
Right.
So I want to put us on a path, and you're with what I'm trying to do. You know what I'm saying? So you really have become an asset to my life. And the more you become an asset to my life, the more I want to do for you.
All right. So she's a freak. She listens. What else?
Well, I want to.
This is where it's finna start getting not so realistic, right?
I was about to say, can I add 2 more?
Go ahead. No. List all of them. I'm gonna just tell you where it's not gonna happen.
Okay.
I can see a woman being a freak and she listening. That's realistic.
Okay.
All right. Keep going. Go. Y'all ever been to Build-A-Bear? All right, that's a place in the mall where you take a kid, they build a teddy bear, they put the stuff in there, they put the nose on, eyes, dress it up, put it in clothes, all that. Yeah, it's called Build-A-Bear. Well, he's experimenting with Build-A-Bitch. So go ahead, customize your woman. Tell us what you want, Anna. Right now, she need to be a freak. She need to listen to you emotionally and mentally. Okay.
I like my woman thick.
She need to be thick. That's realistic too, because matter of fact, well, I can't say thick women do seem to have more nurturing, but no, that's not true.
What type of thick?
Okay.
Bad boy, I like him.
Like
a bad boy.
Like 2 biscuits from being.
No, I don't want that.
She eat 2 more biscuits now, and it's gonna be a problem. She might need to go see.
Not that borderline. Not that borderline.
You want someone fit, as in she's toned and thick, or she's.
I like that southern.
She
build.
got some
thighs.
junk in some areas.
Boy, yeah. Like her grandma and her grandma having feeding all them well.
Okay.
I like.
I got you.
I like them built like that. Whatever.
All right.
And this is why I think the next one.
So you gave us 3, right?
Yeah.
Freak. She listens to you emotionally, and she's a stallion.
Yeah, there it is.
Okay, there it is. All right. Okay. What's the 4th?
Which ain't gonna be real because
right. It's all you gonna get is 3. What? When you go to 4, it start like, wait, no, that ain't gonna happen. You want a whole nother woman now.
financially responsible.
She listens. She's thick.
Yeah, that's a 50-50.
Yeah, it's like that's when we starting to fall off here and there. Normally if she's, I can't say it. This is what I was gonna say. If she's financially responsible, she's gonna be responsible about how she eats and everything. But I don't know. She might not be thick if she's financially. I mean, am I wrong or? I'm just saying, if she's responsible, she's not finna be a freak. What do y'all think?
We fantasize it. I guess maybe we fantasize it.
Is it? I don't know where. Cause the thing about freak is like you can get that woman that's. She gonna be freaky, but she ain't gonna be slutty freaky. Sometimes you be looking for that slut type freak in the household.
Yeah.
You'll get that freak, but she ain't gonna get that slut freak. You know what I mean?
Give us an example of a freak and then a slut freak. Go ahead, Carl. Straighten it out.
I like how you put that. Would you mind letting us know?
Elaborate a little bit.
How are these sluts made? Is that?
Yeah. I mean, you got that one that you might can get chewed up good from, but she ain't gonna go the distance and get sloppy with it. You know what I mean? She gonna want to keep it kind of just to get you enough there, and then
she ain't gonna gag.
She ain't gonna gag.
Okay.
Yeah,
she just gonna
gag.
Okay.
You got that slut freak that you're dripping off her face.
You want a purse? You want a purse, girl?
I might not be financially responsible tonight.
Right.
Okay. My bad, y'all. My bad.
So the freak still gonna have curls in her hair.
Yeah.
The slut, just her gonna be all over the place.
Yeah.
She's doing all types of stuff. I got you. Okay, so you want, what do we say? A freak?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what type of freak now?
I need to get her a purse.
He wants slut.
Okay, he wants the slut now. Want the slut? She need to listen. Hey, let's listen to how this sounds. He wants a slut. She needs to emotionally listen to him.
Man, hold up, man.
She needs to be built thick. Huh?
Oh man.
And she needs to be financially. Did he say financially responsible?
I said financially responsible.
This is not looking good right now. It's not looking like this is possible. I think you need to go back into the store and disassemble your lady and reassemble again because
you know when it's messed up to say. I say this right.
Yeah.
I've been there.
You had that?
I had the 1, 2, 3, 4. So
Really?
and she was taller than me.
Is that what you wanted?
Everybody want that.
No.
Everybody want it.
My woman be
Well, I thought everybody
short. Yeah, a little short.
Oh,
you know.
well, I'm just saying she would look good. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
Height ain't no matter. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I like long legs. You ain't got to be that tall. You know.
Financially responsible, long legs. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Had all
got you.
that.
Okay. What happened?
I hope she don't end up watching this. She had this thing where she.
Oh, I thought you were saying something else.
Oh no, hell no. She
You know
had this thing. Like when she was in a stressful moment or something, like she would like not be there. She was really like no bullshit, like yeah, but for real though. You know, not like you know, like you have a moment and you freeze. It's kind of like what the hell did I just witness? You know what I'm saying? You know, it's like a second or two. You know, like you kind of like this is so unreal. She had this thing where she would like really just like not be there.
How long would she disappear?
Shit, what's crazy is we knew each other when we were young.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and she did that when we were little. And I thought that's like one of them self-defense mechanism things, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So it was funny at that time.
Mm-hmm.
But when she's older, established, beautiful, I'm not gorgeous. This is a gorgeous woman.
Mm-hmm.
Articulate, you know what I'm saying? Very respectful.
She listens.
Listens, yeah, everything.
She looks good.
Looks good.
Was she a freak?
No, well, look, that's obvious. But
She was financially stable.
hold on.
How far?
Hold on. But
Oh man, you let it go.
You read everything else.
Yeah.
what you mean? How you gonna be talking to somebody and you having something serious? And we'll
Really?
do this. Like we'll probably be
Like
gone,
on
like,
Butterfly Effect. Y'all seen that with Ashton Kutcher? Maybe she looped into a different time. Came back, you know. I don't know.
I ain't trying to marry no time looper, bruh. I'm not trying to, you know, like it was, and that's why when we having this conversation, it really is so unreal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
See, after about 3, the 4th thing that you want starts to get borderline. By the time you get to the 5th thing, she's not gonna possess that. She's gonna possess something that is gonna totally make you not want to even have before. Which is that gazing into the. I can imagine you having a conversation at the dinner table and you're asking her, "Hey babe, how was your day?" And she just do that. You know what I mean? and she stay like this for like 5 minutes, and then she comes back and then starts eating. You know what I mean? Yeah, that would scare me. You know what I'm saying?
I'm quite jealous of y'all two right now
Why?
because it sounds to me like y'all have had some girls in y'all life that listen. Because I keep hearing the word listen. And here I am now, 52 years old, and I ain't never met a girl yet that listen. I mean, you can go through all the categories you want to say, man. Demands or commands or just me talk, or you know, if I come in and not express anything, you listen in my actions. I ain't met that. So
You only mess with women from here, right?
from here,
Yeah.
mean what?
From this town, Memphis.
I'm from Pensacola.
So-
I just moved to Memphis, and so, but now
So
no matter where I've been, I ain't met a woman yet
Yeah.
that listens. Now I've heard
Yeah.
some that hear you, And
they hear you, but they ain't listening.
And I've heard some that, you know, somewhat kind of listen, but I ain't met a woman yet that listen. So as I start going down my 5, first thing I want to say is listen. I'm done.
So you just crossed it out the list. I'm not gonna get a listening woman. So
I
you don't even want it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, and
Yeah.
can I?
You got some more on the list.
Now, but that listening thing, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what you need to be secure. That's how I feel.
Let me give you.
I think you're right on that. You mean
With your woman,
to be,
I feel like I need
to have, you know, securities, emotional securities, or
with your woman,
self-esteem, or what?
Like if my woman doesn't listen, I feel like she doesn't value me.
That's true.
You know,
I feel the same way.
Man, let me tell you. Today, she said, "Where you gonna go?" I said, "We finna go through a podcast." And the topic is, and I got halfway through the topic, and she cut me off and started saying, "Well, the Mexicans, you know, they like our sisters, but you can't mess with they girl. And then, you know, these people here do this and that and then." I was sitting there saying in my mind, I ain't even finished my sentence. I didn't get a chance to finish my sentence. And then she went on to another topic, and I just simply said, "Okay," and went back to my room back there and started playing video games. And I said in my mind, she don't listen to nothing I say.
Does they get annoying to you?
Always get annoying to me. You know, a good girl, other than the fact that she just don't listen. But now here's the thing, I ain't never met a girl that'll listen.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I know I'm still getting picked up on the microphone and everything.
Yeah.
I will bring up something that happened recently when a person was in my house, having with TV, and how bad, you know, women don't be listening. Said the name clear as day, and made it out to be a different name. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I ain't gonna throw nobody's name out there, but yeah, they was there. They said, "Yeah, I'm at so and so house.
I'm at James' house," and she heard Jamie.
Yeah.
Okay. Janice.
Yeah. Made it somebody else.
Hold
We
up,
not
man.
listening.
I didn't say Janice.
It's in them. It's in them not to listen, man.
Yeah.
from James to David.
But then again, you know, I think some of that can be taught, you know, like for instance, me and my wife, we had to pick up a book, you know, that taught us about the differences of what a man needs and what a woman needs. And so it turns out that you would think that women know how to give a man what they need emotionally, you know, mentally. They don't. And you would think that you know exactly what a woman wants emotionally and mentally. We don't. They want something completely different. You know what I'm saying? When they are arguing with us, they don't necessarily want a solution. Well, baby, you should have did this. Well, baby, let's do this. They don't want a solution. They just want us to be like, you know what, you're right. You know what I mean? They want that confirmation or affirmation that what they want is valued. You know what I mean? And so
I knew that. However, when it turns the shoes on the other foot, and I say, "Hey man, you know, this, that, I don't get it."
Right. So your woman does not know what you need. You need for her to hear you out, because if she hears you out, you will feel respected, which is the love that you need. You need respect, love.
Exactly.
She needs, well, hell, I don't know what she needs, but you know, her love language is different than yours. And so me and my wife, we had the same little issue to where we had to get it recalibrated based on the book, which is love and respect. And it kind of gave different perspectives as you read the book. And so we had to say, okay, I see now, you know. So when she gets into her mood, even though she may have said something to me that has thrown me off, I don't just mentally lock down and do what your girl did and just zone out, you know. Yeah. I still stay present. I still, you know, hear her, and even though she done said something way off that she shouldn't have said to me, I'm still there present. I'm still there listening. I'm giving her that love and attention so that she won't get off into a rampant and then we go into a downward spiral, a negative spiral.
Gotcha.
So I give her what she needs, and then believe it or not, she realizes that she may have said something, and she'll come back and correct, and then that's when I get my respect, because that's what I need.
Gotcha.
So I mean, it's just, you know, we don't know what we, you know, each other need. A man does not know, a woman does not know. So I just think in your situation, y'all just need to, one, get the book, and then two, y'all need to talk about it. Because she doesn't understand that when she does not listen to you, you feel unvalued and disrespected. You know, that's just me.
I agree.
But
Nah, yeah.
you feel me?
Yeah.
So
That's real.
yeah. But any more that you want on your list? The slut, financially stable, she thick, long legs. What else we say?
She listens.
And she looks good, huh?
She look, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Oh my God. Man. I don't even want to say. I can say traditional values.
Yeah, you way off now. That ain't.
Yeah, that's so long gone,
Yeah,
boy. That's so
Nah.
real deal tradition. Because women want us to be traditional still. You know, like women today are expecting us to be traditional.
What do you mean by traditional?
Pay all the bills.
Open the door.
You know, like real, be very chivalrous.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
be all out for your woman.
Right, but they don't want to. They don't want to be, you know.
We had a conversation similar to this about you know, the traditional man and traditional woman. You know, as we had talked about, it's about how you want to live in today's time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, on one person income,
Come on now.
it ain't happening.
What?
Unless
Having
you're
a-
content with just living.
Well, having a traditional lifestyle.
Yeah.
I think that when you have a one-person income household, you kind of fall into that traditional category because the one person that's bringing in the bread, he gone. So the only job that's left to do is to take care of the house.
It's true. But you gotta have a woman that's content enough to be able to sustain it.
Right.
Think about this. Average income in Memphis, Tennessee is probably like 45K. Probably 45K. Probably less than that.
Yeah, I would say.
Less than that?
Yeah, I would say.
Alright, less than that. You think about this. How are you living in Memphis, Tennessee under 45K?
You're living pretty rough.
Exactly. Traditional aspects in today's modern world, because of how they have created the environment, one income is not enough to take care of a house and to live comfortably.
I agree.
True enough, you'll get that traditional value, but that woman gotta be content, and you.
Oh yeah, she gonna have her lip poked out. You gonna hear a mouthful when you get home.
Yeah.
About how your check ain't enough.
Yeah.
You know, so yeah. So she gonna get a job, and then that's when the traditional values are gonna go away, because now she don't want to take care of the house and she don't want to listen to you.
Exactly.
So there you go.
Yes, that you gon' if you want this is you. It's an exchange. Everything has to balance.
Yeah.
Some kind of way.
Yeah.
Everything has to balance. Either you gonna be the dude that here it is, you traditional, but you gonna be traditional and modern, because you gonna be like, hey man, you gonna pay the bills and do some cleaning and stuff too or something. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You gonna have to balance something out.
You gonna have to come home after work and fix dinner too.
Yeah.
You know, because I'm sure she probably at work, and if you sit there and wait on her, you're gonna be waiting the whole night. You're gonna be hungry.
I mean, all that play a part in it. So, I mean, in today's world, how they done made it, in order for you to do that full traditional household and keep those traditional and stay out of the modern life, I'll tell you what's gonna happen, because we see it in today's time. You'll be the person. You'll be working. You're gonna be working like crazy.
Yeah.
Now you might be a 100K, 100K in Memphis go a long way.
Okay.
Go a long way.
Okay.
What always happens to the man when he does all the working in the household and bringing in the money, and the woman does not do anything but take care of the household? What eventually happens with the woman?
She gets a nickname, which is Judy. He sees her, and there it is. Because that's what Judy is doing, right? You know,
Judy eating good,
right?
Boy.
Judy went into the supermarket and caught his eye, and
looking all stress free.
There it is, man. You know?
Judy ain't even got no job,
right? That's why she look good. You know? She ain't stressed out at all.
She well taken care of. What always happens to the men in those situations down the road? The woman will get to a point where somebody gonna feed her something. You don't know how strong she is mentally. Somebody gonna feed her something to the point where she's gonna be like, you know what? You right. I don't supposed to live like this.
Right. I need my man next to me every night. But he over here slaving with 2 jobs, you know. And then by the time he get home, he falls straight to sleep. And she was like, I don't deserve that. But wait, he's going to work for you so that you can get your nails done and hair did and then have this house or whatnot.
Yeah.
But yes, something or someone has convinced her that's not what she needs or that's not good enough.
Exactly.
So yeah. It's a struggle.
Yeah, it's. I mean, when you asking for something like that from, it's good. It's good, but man, in today's world, it's too much influence out there now that makes them get away from it.
Consistent too.
Maybe depending on their belief system, how it is, might help out. But people are so like pushing the belief system out. Hell, you got Arab women doing porn and everything. So that lets you know what's going on.
Wait, that didn't used to happen?
Hell no.
Really?
My bad, corn. My bad, you can't say that word. You got it on YouTube.
You never heard of Mia Khalifa? You never heard that name? You got a whole wife then. She doing a good job.
She's all for, man. And becoming number 5. Yeah. But seriously, my wife, she good looking. She's thick in the way in which I like. Okay. She listens. What other one did you name?
Financially responsible.
Very financially responsible. She's motivating. She's not what you would call a slut, but she could, she's where I like it. What else? My wife is number 7 would be she's driven.
Oh, you got you a fantasy.
Right. I got me a fantasy. For real. I'm serious. My wife, she will not sit down and just be okay. She has a destination lifestyle that is constantly on the move. And I like that about her. Okay, we're not just gonna be content with this living room. Let's try to build to a bigger living room. Or a second living room at a second location. Let's think about the future when we don't have to work anymore. Let's work on our retirement. You know what I mean? Let's get this, let's get that. You know what I mean? And it's not necessarily that she's saying you need to go out and get that for me. She's like, hey, I'm finna go and do this. Do you need me to help you out? Do you need me to wash the car? Do you need me to change the brakes? I will get that engine fixed if you need me to.
Do you pray a lot? What's going on?
How many? My bad. Go ahead.
No, I'm just like, I thought I was fantasizing. No, you fantasizing. How you?
How did I find her?
This is a real helper. It's a true asset.
I was gonna ask you, how many relationships did you have to go to get to that person?
It was a lot. Well, I won't say a lot. I had to look in areas of or categories of women that I wouldn't usually look. In other words, you got your category of woman, right? You like your woman with your 4 characteristics, right? You're never gonna find a woman that exceeds those because you're always looking for that same type of woman. You feel me? And so I was constantly got with this woman. She had these characteristics. Oh, I don't like those characteristics. Let me go to the next. Had the same characteristics. Oh man, let me break up with her. Let me go find somebody else. Same characteristics. Why is that? It's almost like we just program to what you say. We sure know how to pick them. It be the same woman over and over again. So one day I was like, you know what? I'm not even finna try to go for someone that I think that I would pick. I'm just go way in the left field.
Yeah.
And then I struck gold.
You got lucky.
Well, I don't know if you call it lucky, but yeah, I guess you can.
You was blessed.
Right. All right. Right. So, before, none of them women would listen. I got tired of that. And because they didn't listen, the relationship spiraled down. And so I'm like, you know what? I'm tired of this. I honestly said, God, why are you giving me garbage? That's, literally. You know what I mean? And so I said, you know what? I'm just finna just throw the dice. I'm finna go and find somebody that I wouldn't even normally try to get with.
Best thing that ever happened to you.
Best thing that ever happened. Yes.
I gotta tap into that some kind of way then, because I ain't never met a woman, period.
Well,
Listen.
brother, it might be a little too late for you.
Even my mama don't listen. I mean, when I say a woman, period, I don't mean a
but
woman. Women just don't listen.
Here go the thing. You're gonna naturally shoot for a woman that's somewhat like your mother.
She don't listen either.
So you probably need to try to find somebody that's, ain't discouraging you from getting married or whatnot, but that's not like your mother.
Listen, is it? Like my mother. She just don't listen either though, but
yeah. But that's my testimony in a nutshell.
I think I got the 4. I got the 4, but that 5th one that y'all were talking about was to be the listening aspect.
You ain't ran across a listener yet. It's gonna change your life, man. It's gonna change your life.
Maybe Judy is in real estate.
Anyway, that's it for today's conversation on the H&H Network. If you have any comments, please post them. Also, post any type of conversation that you want us to in the future talk about, and we'll be happy to have a discussion on those topics. Don't forget to subscribe and hit your notification. Turn on your notifications and subscribe so you don't miss a beat. And we'll see you next time. Thank you for listening.
Peace.
Peace.